Got to get it, Papa. And while I'm here in Oklahoma, I'm actually passing through Stillwater. And there's a big school over here that I just passed by real quick just to take a quick glimpse. But where else would you find a statue of a saddle on a fence? Followed by, see the letters back there? Followed by some horses running. Look that. That's pretty cool, huh? There you go. And that's the mascot. He's one tough hombre, so don't cross him, okay? He carries a 6-shooter too, so you better watch it. Yeah, right near the saddle statue, I ran across this little sign on the wall, and there's a series of them. They basically tell a story, but I was impressed with the one that just says "We are Cowboys." And then I went on into the Union and went into the bookstore and see what kind of stuff they have, little souvenirs or whatever. And I ran across this really cool T-shirt. I had my money ready, but unfortunately they didn't have my size at the time, so I might have to see if I can get a hold of one of these. This is the wrestling team shirt. That's about one of the coolest T-shirts I've seen in a long time. And here I am standing next to some hedges, but I'm looking over the hedges at the grass over there. Let's look around a little bit, because this is a pretty cool area, part of campus. And look that, there's a lot of grass in the middle of school. And I think they get the students to cut that when they're not in class. But it's a pretty campus. Pretty building. That's actually a hotel right there, where you can stay when you come in for football games and stuff. And look this. There you go. That's a nice view. Now if I remember right, they got some ducks or some geese around here that run around and chase kids and stuff. But I don't see them right now. Maybe they're not here anymore, I don't know. But at one point they had some evil geeselings, gooses that would come get you. But yeah, maybe they don't have that anymore. Oh, look at that. And you know what's really fun is you go up there and you stand up there and wait all day until one of your friends passes by down here, and then you yell at them. You say, hey, and then you hide. Don't ask me how I know that. A lot of universities have like lakes and ponds and stuff like that. LSU got a big old University Lake right on the edge of campus, kinda. And UL or USL or SLI, depending on which version you went to. Oh, I think I see them, but they're sleeping. But anyway, yeah, that school, they have a swamp with the cypress knees and everything. And now see this, he's even got over here, you can see along the water, right along the water behind the fountain there, they got some cypress knees popping up. But I see what I'm hunting for. But don't tell them I said I'm hunting for them. There they are. And some of them have one eye open, they're looking at me. It's kind of scary. So I'm not going to mess with them. Oh, that one got a little hairdo on top. It's walking around a little bit. It's got a little bouffant on top. Look at that. Look at that. You ever seen a duck with a bouffant? Well, now you have. That's a Look That exclusive. Well, according to local legend, one of these houses used to be where Garth Brooks lived. But my stupid map thing can't tell me which one it is. So I'm guessing it's one of those three. That narrows it down. So now y'all can say you saw Garth Brooks' house, even though you didn't know which one it was. Kind of like me. And look that! It's an airplane on a pole. And look that! I'm in Lotsie, and there's a giant cow on a sign. That's a giant cow, yeah. Look, there's somebody hiding under that tree so you can see the scale. That cow's as big as a Suburban or whatever that is. Look that! And look that! It's the big city, look out! Ooh, almost got hit by a van. But yeah, it's the big city of Tulsa. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, here I am. And I'm in front of this place, the Driller Plasma. And I'm here to see a big old friend of ours over here. And there he is over there. Look that. That's a big old driller, yeah. Yep, there he is. Mr. Tulsa, the giant oil driller guy. And look who else is here. Here I am. God. Yep, Pappy came to see him. That's one of Pappy's old work crew fellas. Hot damn, he's a big one. He sure is tall. And there he is. He's got his hard hat on and his gloves and his giant pants. I guess they're probably blue jeans and a big giant wrestling belt buckle. And his giant work shoes. And uh-oh. Hey, Pappy, you okay? Pappy? Pappy? Uh-oh. Oh, God. Well, I always get excited when I see famous statues like the giant driller guy. But I'm also happy to be right here in New York Harbor, seeing one of the most famous statues of all. Yep, there's the Statue of Liberty, waving her torch of power and wielding her book of destruction over the land. And she's got her terror spikes poking out of her hat. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let me do the real description. Yep, this is a replica of the Statue of Liberty. And there's a little plaque at the bottom, but it's hard to read. It's down here. And it's kind of hard to read. I can try to zoom in and maybe freeze that. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're getting close. Look that. Now I'll go back up and she'll appear even more giant than she is. Oh, look how giant she is. The Statue of Liberty, the beacon of freedom. And look that. That's a car on a pole. Actually, it's a car on a little stand. Kind of up in the air a little bit. Look that. Don't see them like that every day. Well, here I am, standing on the side of the road. I do that a lot, but I found something. Look that. If you haven't heard of the blue whale, it's over here. And that's that Route 66 highway that everybody goes on. And I haven't gone to too much Route 66 stuff because it's been done a million times. So I'm giving it a break, except I got to see this since I'm so close by. And it's actually pretty cool. And besides that, it says welcome down there. And so hopefully that applies to me too. But it's over there. Oh! Excuse me. Whew, that was a good one. Excuse me. But anyway, I'm walking down here. I see some, they got all kind of hysterical markers and stuff. So, I don't know what to look at first. Let's see. This is the old mail route. So you can freeze that and look that and all that, because it's got Will Rogers on it. And he knew what to say and how to say it back in the day. So there. But I'll have to go over here. Because look, there's a welcome in sign. Welcome in. And apparently there's a gift shop around here too. Look that. But oh, that lady's going down there. Cool, look all this stuff. This is all kind of Route 66 things you can go see. And how far they are from here. But I'm not going to any of those. So take that. That's the bathroom hut. And I'm gonna go check it out myself. And there he is. The giant blue whale that's been here for eons. Many a person has passed through his gullet and popped out the back to have a little swim in the pond here. And there's all kinds of people getting video and exciting stuff like that. So I don't know who else will want to walk around the camera like me. I don't want to get in their pictures though. But look that. And there's a big giant fishing pole in front of him that's electrified. So not only can they catch him, but they can shock him and electrocute him because he's sitting in the water. So old Blue has got some challenges before him. And look that, you ever been inside a whale before? This is his teeth. And it's pretty cool. They got little slides you pop out in the water. Oh, and there's a secret hatch. There's a secret hatch up there. And we're gonna pass through his body right out the back. Right out the back end. Wow, you can go inside his tail and everything. This is pretty cool. Look that. You ever seen outside a whale's tail? It's pretty cool in here. And even got electricity, got it all wired for light bulbs and stuff. I could go up that ladder, but I'm afraid I'm gonna fall off and drown or something. But it's pretty cool. It's like a whole pond out here. And there's like, oh, I'm getting in somebody's pictures. I'm gonna hide inside his tail again. I don't want to be in somebody else's picture. I'm stuck inside the tail. They keep taking pictures. There's a nice breeze though. It's comfortable in here. Let's see. Let's try again. Make a run for it. Oh, good. All right, because I gotta check this thing out. I'm really tempted to go down one of his flipper slides. That's the other side there. We didn't see that one before. But right now I'm gonna see what we can do. See if we can climb up here. This is a little bitty ladder. And here I am. Oh, it's good and echoey in here. And it looks almost like the inside of a submarine, but it's actually the inside of a whale, which should kind of be the same thing almost. But look at that. I'm trying to be careful because I think it's good enough for me to get up here. And look, there's inside his baseball cap. You ever seen inside a whale's baseball cap before? Well, there you go. That's another looked at exclusive. Here I am, inside a whale. Never thought I'd be in here. Now I gotta figure out how to get out. Oh. I'll fly back down the secret hatch over there. Yeah, just so you know, this is how he looks from the other side. And you see his big, oh, see the giant finger? It's even bigger than him. Look, my hand for scale. But yeah, he's got his baseball cap on where I was up there. And there's the business end where I was about to pop out. And look at this lovely lake. And they got picnic tables, and so you can bring you some lunch and enjoy a delicious meal here. This is the Route 66 stop of the trip. And look at that. So a little history, if you can see that, and if you can read that, you can pause that and look at that. That's a lot of information, so I know I'm gonna probably hurt your head a little bit. But it's all about the blue whale. All the way down to the bottom there. Look at that. This is where the gift shop is. Well, that sure was a fun visit to, it was kind of quick, but that sure was a fun visit to Tulsa. See a couple of things on the way. Now we're headed on into Arkansas now, which actually isn't too far from Tulsa. It's kind of surprising how close it is. But yeah, that was fun over there, wasn't it? Like hell it was. Golly, you're in a real fun mood.
Well, you tried getting stepped on by a giant driller. Damn it.
Well, you yeah, okay. That's gotta watch where you take your naps and stuff.
Leave me alone and drive, damn it.
Well, that was sure fun seeing the blue whale and everything. And you know what? It made me hungry for fish. So what better place to go look for some delicious fish than a Long John Silver's? What ho! We got Long John Silver's on the horizon, matey. So I'm gonna head on in, give me some delicious Long John Silver's, and look, it's a split personality restaurant because they got Long John's and then they got A&W all jammed into one building. So let's go see what this is like. This is like a tropical paradise, and we've also got root beer barrels and wow, look at that. And that's some shrimp and some fish and a hush puppy and some french fries and some corn. And they got a nice, delicious cold drink. And it's got a box of sealed up cheese curds. So we're gonna see what happens with all this. Okay, we got some groovy tunes going, so I'm gonna see what happens with that. But let me bust into some cheese curds. They're good. But now for the piece of resistance. Look at that. And it got like lots of crispies in it. Delicious Alaskan whitefish. Cool. I got real close to a speaker. Here's to the blue whale.
Well, here I am in the parking lot of the Long John Silver's here in Arkansas, enjoying my delicious drink. And also enjoying some more of the, excuse me, the Long John Silver's went down like a rock. Anyway, I still got some more of these delicious Long John A&W cheese curds. Can't beat them. Hello. Oh, anyway. Delicious chewy cheese curds. If you like cheese curds, if you like cheese curds or cheese turds, they are quite delicious. They're chewy though. Yeah, if y'all aren't familiar with Long John Silver's, Long John Silver's restaurants have had kind of a rough seas. They've had highs and lows and all that stuff. And I don't know a detailed history of the places, but I do know a little bit. I remember a little bit. Back in a long time ago, you go back many years, matey, and back into the old 15th centuries or whatever, when fast food was a new thing. When they started out, Long John Silver's by name is based on a supposedly real person, Long John Silver, who happened to be a pirate. So, well, who knows more about pirate food and seafood than Long John Silver himself? So when they started these restaurants, and when they started these restaurants, they advertised with pirates. And they had, if you're a little kid, you could go in and you get a paper pirate hat you could put on and stuff, and yar and all that, have a good time. And that all worked fine. I remember they probably had commercials for sure into the 1980s, probably into the 1990s with the pirate guys on it, Long John Silver and his crew, and they would be slinging shrimp around and stuff, yar, and hooking them with their hooks. Well, that's about the same time that people started complaining about everything. Everything started to become offensive and all that kind of stuff. So somebody got on the Long John Silver's people and said, it bothers me. You can't sell food and make kids want to eat food when the guys have patches on their eyes and hook hands and peg legs. And I think they even had little chicken nuggets or something called peg legs and stuff. You can't say that. Am I weird? Yeah, you are. So what happened? Well, Long John Silver's shoved the pirates overboard. Yarr, ploosh! And they fell into the ocean, never seen again. That's why when you go into Long John, this one's weird because it's a dual identity thing with A&W. But most of it, like the outside of the building, that's the Long John Silver design. And they dumped the pirates and all the cool pirate stuff and everything for this like whitewashed Nantucket Island, you know, where all the rich and famous people go to walk around on the beach and eat my snow cones and all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much what you have now. I don't think they give away, they didn't have any here, but it's like a dual purpose deal, so they don't have room for them. But I didn't see any pirate hats and things like that. And everything is just like the building. It's blue and white and has a little yellow trim and has a little shaped fish design on it, and that's about it. But it's still called Long John Silver's. Well, if you go back in history, not that long ago, shortly after they dumped the pirates overboard and said, "Yar," and made them walk the plank and all that, a movie came out that achieved incredible worldwide success, was spawned, I don't even know how many sequels they've had, and they're supposedly working on another one. Billions and billions and billions of dollars. Pirates of the Caribbean. So when Pirates of the Caribbean came out and was immensely entertaining and fun for all and all that, and guess what? It's filled with crusty, dirty, smelly looking pirate guys, and there's a guy with a wooden eyeball, and I think there's some hooks involved, and there's peg legs around and all that stuff. Well, all of a sudden, well, pirates aren't scary anymore. Oh, they're not going to affect my kids. Oh, they're not going to make my kids want to walk around with a hook arm and a eye patch or whatever. And it's like, okay, when that hit, I thought, now's the chance. If I'd been running, if I was in charge, if I was the captain of the Long John Slivers, that would have been the signal to bring back the pirates, reintroduce them. They don't have to be crusty and dirty and everything is in the movie, and it's not related to the movie at all. This is a separate deal. So you have your own pirates. The old pirates, they were clean. It's like they were just goofy. They were kind of comical, you know. I'm sure there's commercials, copies of the commercials on YouTube somewhere. You can Google that and look that up. But they didn't do it. They didn't go back to pirates. They stayed with the seaside village look. You know, you lose some and you lose some more, and that's kind of what happened. But Long John Silver's is an interesting deal. So anyway, that's one reason I wanted to stop here. But really, the real reason was because the blue whale inspired me. And so, you know, I asked him, I said, hey, there any places to get, I didn't get this on video, but I was asking the blue whale when I was inside his brain, hey, you got any good fish food franchise places around here? And he said, oh, yes, I do. Yeah, there's Long John Silver's just to the east in Arkansas. I said, well, say no more, Mr. Big Blue Whale. I'm setting course for Long John Slivers. Yar! And here I am. And I got still got some drink, because it's a drink machine, so you can refill it tons of times. And it's not Mountain Dew for once. And plus I still have my cheese curds, and they're still good. They're plenty hot because they're all hermetically sealed inside this little box here. So isn't that awesome? Plus I got some nifty surprise eyes that I can wear around, except when I'm driving. It's kind of dangerous. But overall, it was a nice lunch. And I got an important place I need to get to, so I got to cut this off and get going, or I'll be late. The Look Dot Road Trip Adventure for 2022 will continue in the next episode.